You looking sharp.
Another home game. Really excited about it. Uh, you know, we've been getting a little bit better each game. Hopefully, we can continue on that trend.
Hey, Coach. Wanted to ask you about your defense. Thought you did really well in the third quarter against the Fever and just kind of closing the second half of that game out. What are some of the things that you liked from that film that you want to carry over into today?
Well, we had really good ball pressure, and everybody was in the right position, and I think that we turned it up a notch, and I think defensive intensity can be contagious. As soon as you see the pressure on the ball and you're behind it, you're like, well, I better be ready to go right now. So, I think it starts with how you're guarding the ball, everybody being aware of what their responsibilities are. And, there's been some times where I feel like our defense has been a top two or three defense. And then as soon as the intensity or the focus wanes a little bit, the drop is pretty significant.
Hey, coach, you've been very complimentary of both Nia and Nas and just what they've been able to do off the bench. As far as responsibilities go, what did you talk to them about their responsibilities being before the season and how they sort of met them?
Well, I wouldn't say I had like a blueprint for either of them. They're good players, they're pros. Uh, for Nas, we were looking for her to be able to, extend her range and be comfortable shooting the ball on the perimeter because she does so many other things well. And it gives you the opportunity to keep her on the floor a lot longer. And she's taken that part of it very seriously. And, I think she's given us excellent minutes every time. Nia is just reliable, like going to give you great practice effort, going to pay attention to the game plan, going to go out there and communicate with her teammates. And she's been shooting the ball exceptionally well too. So she's really helped spread the floor. So she's helped us on both ends.
Hey, Coach. Ernest Ricks, MTV Sports. I have a question about this Sky team. What makes them challenging?
But I think maybe the thing they're best at is they really crash the offensive glass. Uh, and I don't think that you want to be one-on-one rebounding with their bigs. I think you want your whole team in there contributing on the boards. And the more we can get our guards in there helping dig a couple out and grabbing and going and getting us in conversion, I think the better off we'll be.
Coach Alicia Gray's had a career season so far. It seems like every time the offense kind of hits a lull, the team looks to her and she kind of gets things started. What have you seen from her and being able to break out in this major way?
Well, I mean, you said it. She's been exceptional. She's been one of the best players in the W this year. Uh, she's just been really good at seeing her opportunities. If it's, hey, she's out ahead in transition, she's going to turn it into points. If she has an opportunity to cut for an easy basket, she sees that window, she's cutting and she's getting an easy basket. If she sees space created, she's attacking that space and challenging you to guard her. And then when she's open, she knows it and knocks. She's been shooting the ball exceptionally well. So right now she's seeing all her opportunities on the floor, and it's one thing to see it, but she capitalizes on it. You make a mistake defensively, she makes you pay.
Hey, coach. What's the secret to using BG and Bree Jones together? Like, I feel like preseason there was like people weren't sure how that would work, but it has worked great.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both really good players, so it was kind of they were, you know, at the very beginning, I was surprised just how well they could work together even after a couple days. But they're experienced pros, and they know that they have to have create space for one another. So they know when somebody's on the block, the other one is going to space out a little bit and give them some room, but still pay attention just in case their player goes to double. I think their experience and just how smart of players they are has really been the reason it's worked.
Coach, what problems do Ariel Atkins present you guys in terms of on the court?
Well, she's a great player and a great shooter. Uh, so you can't lose her. She also has the ability to put it on the floor and, get to her mid range, short jumpers a lot. Uh, but you'd like to make it so that you're never in a closeout against her because she's really good at either shooting it or shot faking and getting by you. So if you can stay out of closeouts, make sure you're paying attention to her. I mean, you need to pay attention to her because she's capable of having huge nights.
Coach, Nas, Bree, and Brittany, they're taking the most 3-point attempts in, I guess, their entire career. How are you able to, I guess, instill confidence in them for this new offense that they're in, and they're doing something new that they haven't done in their careers?
Yeah, I think one, they all wanted to kind of expand what they're capable of doing. And, particularly early in the season, one of the things about people who haven't shot a lot of threes is just they have to get comfortable. And part of it is getting comfortable with missing. And if you never let them shoot it, they can never get over the uncomfortable part of it. So you have to give them a chance. And then eventually, after they've, it takes a little bit. You're going to have to shoot 20, 25 in the game, 30 before you're like, no, I can do this. And then all of a sudden it becomes something that you can just, I'm open, I shoot it. I'm not open, I'll get into something else. So I think, for Brittany and Bree, they're still at that point where, you can see a little bit of hesitation. Should I shoot this? Should I not? And as long as you're thinking about whether you should or shouldn't, it's going to be hard to shoot a really good percentage. So, uh, eventually they'll be just comfortable that when they're open, they know that they can knock it down. And I'm telling you, in practice, when they don't have to worry about whether they should or shouldn't, they just shoot, they can shoot it really well. So right now it's just a matter of getting over some of those things. And Nas has been really good. She started off the season shooting it really well. And now when she catches it, she looks comfortable, like letting it go. And that's exactly what we want.
Coach, you mentioned before how fast Jordan Canada is on the court, and it's obvious every time I see her. Last game she looked really fast and fluid. Would you say she's at 100% right now? And would you say she's really, really comfortable in the offense?
Well, I think she's 100% healthy now, but she was out for a long time and she hadn't played with us. She played a total of 30 seconds of a one exhibition game. So to say that like she's really comfortable with everything would probably be dishonest. Like it'll take some time for her to get everything back, but she's a great player, so we got to get her out there, get her feeling comfortable and getting her used to working with some new teammates and things like that. But she'll be out there again today, and I bet you as each game goes by, it looks better and better.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.